favor ain't fair, but some people envy the platforms you have, the love you get, how people appreciate you, the things you have, it's the achievements you have. Like, I can't count how many awards I've gotten. I know I didn't deserve, but I got them. And it is what it is. But some people just can't let you have it in their soul. For some reason, they feel that should be them. It should be me getting that thing or having that thing. So
coming live on your radio.
What they want?
That real and raw.
How they get it?
DJ Focus.
What we doing?
Making music, reaching the corner. And it's all for the
And
kingdom.
we gon' make sure they know it.
Ooh, 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 ooh. We gon' take it there. I like red letters over trap beats to fix it. Saying, ooh. DJ Focus, tell him turn you up. Ooh. DJ Focus, tell him turn you up. Ooh.
Yes, sir. DJ Focus, Dice Gamble. It's time to get real in these streets, Dice. And listen, I'm excited about this convo today. I know we talked yesterday on jealousy a little bit, but we got to talk today about envy. I think this is one that is, I think this one right here, this one had the church. You know what I'm saying? They be fighting and everything.
what church is this?
Oh my God! Yeah, you've been to a couple of them.
No, I haven't.
Mhm.
If I saw
Yeah.
a fight, it was probably me who started it.
I said you've been to a couple of them.
And I didn't get to stay very long. Had to leave.
I didn't say you stayed. I said
Got
been to a
walked out.
couple of them. Yeah. And they probably was because they was envious of you.
Probably.
And they ain't want to tell you, they ain't want to give you your roses while you were still living. They just wanted to hate on you or just wanted to, tear you down. So, yeah, let's talk about it. Envy in the church. We bringing this topic up for those who are just tapping in today. Yesterday, we talked about jealousy. 50 Cent was on the Earn Your Leisure podcast at the Invest Fest this year. I believe the video, you can go on YouTube. The video is there for you. And he was asked a question, what are some difficult things that come with success, challenges that you have to overcome? And he gave these three things. He gave jealousy, envy, as well as entitlement. So yesterday we did jealousy. Today we're going to talk about envy. Tomorrow we'll talk about entitlement. But this envy, this envy within the church, it's nothing new, Dice. Let's be very clear. It's been going on even for us. And I know you think like, nah, believers are not dealing with envy. No. Yeah, we are. And we know the root of it. It stems from jealousy. Let's be very clear. So that's why we talked on jealousy yesterday. But we'll dive more into the envy conversation today. And you brought up a good. I was teasing with you, but I know you have been through some of these situations in your career, Dice. With everything you've been able to accomplish.
Yeah.
Let's be very clear. You were young and you had your CD in Walmart where everybody could go in there and get that crazy praise. And I know that had to be like, I know you had some haters, Dice. You can talk about it for a sec. Come on, talk about it.
Please, I still got haters. They didn't go nowhere. They probably still hanging out over there at the Walmart. But I mean, it is what it is. I think sometimes you don't know the signs, you don't see it till afterwards. Like people who try to take things from you, they rob you, or they take your likeness, or they will lie, or they try to get something out of you, like fraud, or I mean, they could even just be angry at your presence. I don't know if you've ever been around somebody where they just don't like you. It's so weird because, I mean, I've run across a few people like this in my life, and it's just they just feel a type of way. But it's how they feel. It has nothing to do with you. And another way you can see envy show up is when people got something to say. They try to slander your name or defame your name. You know what I'm saying? But one of the things I can say is my name has gone before me, and I have a great name. Just like in the Bible when it talks about having a good name, but a good name comes because you have good character. You know what I'm saying? And some people just can't stand that. They're like, are you serious? Like, this person has favor and they've done absolutely nothing. Yeah, favor ain't fair, but some people envy the platforms you have, the love you get, how people appreciate you, the things you have, it's the achievements you have. Like, I can't count how many awards I've gotten. I know I didn't deserve, but I got them. And and it is what it is. But some people just they can't let you have it in their soul. For some reason, they feel that should be them. It should be me getting that thing or having that thing. So, people will resent you, but it's just eating them up every day. It ain't eating you up. You going about your business. You don't realize it.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
And yeah, I ain't gonna apologize for no award I got. Let's be very
Okay.
clear.
Don't
I
apologize.
yeah
Don't
yeah yeah yeah
apologize.
yeah yeah. Bless your life for being
Yeah.
nice, but
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like, don't get me wrong, Dice. You put the work in. You didn't get a say on if you get this award or not. There had to be some type of panel that
Mhm.
came up with this conclusion that you were the
Mhm.
best person for that award.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no. I'm not apologizing for no award. Every award that the Fixx Radio Show has got, we have put the work in, and
Mhm.
obviously not only God saw it, but
Other
other people
people.
saw it too as well, because
Mhm.
they gave the award to us. So let's be very clear. So no, we ain't apologize for that. And if you're envying that, listen, level up. All I can tell you is, I think a lot of times, especially in our space, Dice, when
Mm.
you talk about people being envious of us, specifically the radio show, because we know
Mhm.
we have some people that are envy of us.
Yeah.
Listen, one, you don't have to be that way. If you approach me at Dice, me and Dice are. We show love to
Yeah,
everybody.
we
We
do.
talk to everybody. If you have a question, if you want some help, or in an area that you might think that we are doing a little bit better than you in that, I promise you, I'm an open book. Give me a call. I'll talk
Mhm.
about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one to, like, I'm not a gatekeeper. So shouts out to y'all who gatekeepers out there. No, we're not gatekeepers over here, but we do work. So there
Mhm.
is a level that comes with you putting this work in. No, it's okay. So yeah, if you being envy of us, that's just because you want to, or you lazy. One of the two,
Because you
seriously,
want to. That's cute.
because you can have access. We can help you out.
Mhm.
Again, we kingdom over here. We preach kingdom for a reason, because kingdom minded, we all grow. Because what God got for us, He got for us. What He got for you, He got for you. But
That's true.
you got to give God something to work with, though. Now you can't just sit back and think everything gonna be a miracle. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. So yeah, but we talking about this envy, and people being envy. I brought up that because the issue is, I think some people struggle with self growth. They struggle in this area. They don't want to grow, so it's easy to be
Hate
envious.
on you.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Well,
hate on. Yeah,
yeah.
go ahead.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
No, you're right. No, I was just saying to hate on you. Yes, because if I can hate on you, then I don't have to look at me and make me want to grow.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it's like I'd rather just hate on you, and then all the my energy is over there, and I don't have to put the energy on me and on the inside of me and what I should be doing or could actually do. It's unfortunate. That's why I said, man, some lazy people out here, and it is what it is.
This ruins relationships too, Dice. When
Yeah.
you have people, and they show that they're envious, and
Mhm.
these are
Mhm.
conversations that sometimes might be hard conversations.
Mhm.
I see relationships crumble, and before you know it, people go their separate ways. Especially,
Mhm.
I see it all the time in people with doing business.
Wow.
If you, and that's, yeah, well, come on, you've been around enough, like, so yeah, especially if you have a business partner or somebody, or you work in a business and somebody else is trying to start the same business.
Oh, please. I've had somebody who was on my album. They followed somebody who
Who that is?
he's famous.
Who that is?
He's famous. He's a Grammy award winning producer.
Okay.
And he called me to ask me about this person. And they don't even talk to me no more. They actually try to extort money out of me for something that they didn't do.
Mm.
And I legit was like, I didn't know those types of things happened in the background. But thank God for your real friends who, when somebody call, they'd be like, I'll call you back. And then they go call the real person, like, do you know this person? You know what I'm saying? Like, we do it all the time. And I'll tell you, I'll be like, I don't know them. I'm like, I don't know them. Like, maybe I did work with them. Maybe we were on a project, but they're not like my true friends. So I can't tell you. But yeah, I had somebody do that before. I was shocked. I was like, wow. So you're not rocking with me because you tried to do me dirty, but you want to go holler at one of my friends and had a nerve to say that you know what I'm saying? That we rock. No, we don't.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, but it's envy. It's crazy because it's like all you had to do was ask me and I would have introduced you to him. I
Hmm.
still would have gave him the warning, but you're talented, so I'm not gonna gatekeep, you know. But I still would have, I still would have hooked you up. But I'm like, wow, man, you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. So you're real active behind the scenes. I gotta tell my homie the answer is no. I wouldn't rock with you. But anywho, envy is weird, and you don't have to be envious. We talked about this yesterday. Like, you don't have to be jealous. If you feel a type of way, roll up and let somebody know, like, man, I really want to be like you.
Mm.
Do you have any tips for me? Can I come work for you? You know what I'm saying? Can you give me a task to do at least? Can I answer the phone for you twice a week? You know? Can I make some social connects for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, can I show you, you know, my value as I add value to you, and maybe we can work together. Like, you don't never have to be envious or jealous at all. You know what I'm saying? And if you want that, it's okay to want something somebody else has, not in a coveting type of way, but just like, man, I want to be like you one day, at least have that type of platform. How do I get there? Just ask the question. Stop being weird.
Now, please stop being weird. Please.
That's the part. Stop being
Please stop
weird.
being
Just ask the
weird.
question. Yeah.
Thank you guys for tapping in with us. And yeah, we just been talking about it, ways, the envious, how envy can be a distraction to
Mm,
believers and a setback. Let's be very clear, to believers. I definitely feel like, one, if you practice reflecting on things that, you might be envious on, or just might be in your heart, like, I think that's the first reality check a lot of people need to do, Dice. And I used to
what?
be, I'll be honest with you, I used to be envious of rappers, so I can get free.
What rapper
Yeah.
focus? This is good. Go ahead.
So no, just in general, so let's be very clear. Inner city kid growing up, you know what I'm saying, in the inner city.
Mm,
You pretty much had either the dope boy or you had the rapper, because in when our era, you had the athlete too as well, which I played
yeah.
sports. But let's be, at least for me and most people in my circle, it was more likely for you to blow up and pop as an artist compared to one out of how many make the NBA, one out of how many make the NFL. So we really looked at the rappers, your Big Daddy Kanes, your
Mm,
Dougie Freshes, your KRS Ones, your LL Cool J's, your Rakims. Like, listen, they had the fat chains. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, let's be very. They had the beautiful women around them. They all, drove the Benzes and the luxurious cars. So, like, yeah, that was a real thing for me growing up as a kid. Now, as I became an adult, I
mm,
would say about 24, 25. That's when it really like sunk in. Like, oh, that's cool, but that's their life, and that's not gonna be my life. I really came to grips with, like, that. Yeah, this is not gonna happen. And I was never an artist, but
mhm,
again, I just envied their appearance, their lifestyle, the everything that went into it. Like, it was one of those things where I had to check my heart and say, oh, why do I always? Because shouts out. That's when they used to have like magazines, big time, like
okay. Right
Double
on.
XL and
Okay,
Right
go
On,
ahead.
and
Go
yeah,
ahead.
all the magazines. Yeah, yeah. I used to be. My wife be like, "Why you buy them magazines every other day?" Because I was envious of the rappers. I'm just keeping it a buck.
Wow.
So
Mm,
yeah, I had to get that thing out of me. But so I can understand why, if you can't find your own self identity on who you supposed to be, who
yeah.
God made you to be, why you would be envious of somebody else.
Somebody else, yeah.
Because yeah, I got to a point where, yeah, I didn't have time to think or envy nothing of them, because
Mm,
life was life, and for me, as they say, life was life and Dice.
mhm.
My
Like,
20s was rough. Life was life, and I ain't got time
pretty
to worry about.
good.
Yeah, that's fake. That's fake. Yeah, I just watch Rap City, and yeah, I just be entertained,
Okay.
but I ain't envious of them no more. So
That's
that was
good.
one of my things. I know we got to put some Bible on that thing. Let's give them some scriptures before we get out of here talking about envy, and encourage them a little bit.
Yeah, Proverbs is always a great place to go and start, but Proverbs 14:30 says, "A heart of peace gives life to the body." And the second part of this is, "But envy rots the bones." And it's just a reminder scripture that Proverbs 14:30 is throwing out there like, hey, when your heart is at peace, when you're at peace with yourself and with God and your situation, that is going to give you some life, some energy. But that envy that, can sometimes creep in will rot your bones. And then James 3:16, "For where you have envy and selfish ambition, there you will find disorder in every evil practice." So, just a reminder to not get caught up in those envious thoughts of wanting other things that other people have or possess, or plotting to take it, or plotting to do something, some harm or some wrong to them, just to get what you have. And then, of course, Galatians 5:26 is, "Let us not become conceited, provoking and envying each other." Paul is advising us, and as well as the church, to stay humble, and avoid comparing yourself to others, which can often lead to envy. Like, envy is the cousin of comparison. Like, those two
Mm.
right there, I'm like, they just get together, and it's sad because somebody could really have something beautiful, a beautiful relationship, a beautiful marriage, a beautiful house, beautiful children, but because you don't have it, you'll start to be like, well, you know, they think they better. No, they don't. Please don't envy. But yeah, let us not become conceited. Let us be at peace, and let us not walk in selfishness. Let's just love each other, man. And don't covet your neighbor's house. That's Exodus 20 and 17. So the things that other people have, don't covet that. Don't covet that. You'll have your own thing. God will give you your own thing, man. You'll be blessed. So
Oh, it was social media. That's what it is. So yeah, I just wanted to add to that, Dice, before we close out. Limit your social media for all those who really have this envy in their heart.
mhm.
Limit your social media presence. A lot of times, again, you're watching people on social media. You're envying their lives. You're envying their lifestyle. They're only putting out what they want to show you. They're only putting out all the good stuff,
Mm,
all the everything that's light camera action stuff
mhm.
that would lure you to be envious of them. So
That's
for
right.
some of
You don't
y'all,
see the
y'all might
hard
need
times. You don't see
right,
you don't
the
see
struggle,
yeah, you don't
everything
see
they
none
went
of that.
through.
Yeah, you don't see
Yeah,
none of that, so
and for some of them, depending on what they had to do to even get to
get
that
there.
level, and
Yeah.
that's a whole nother level.
Oh,
So
yeah.
for some of y'all, I say that to say, yeah, y'all might need to do a social media detox
Mhm.
and get that out of your
That's a good
spirit.
point. Mhm.
Yeah. All right, y'all. That's it. We're gonna get out of here. That's it for the real talk for the day. Tap in tomorrow. We're gonna have part 3, and we're gonna have this conversation on entitlement. We're gonna go pay some bills. We'll be right back. You're tapped into the Fixx.
And the fix is in.